This is part 2 to the video I made earlier about being God's personal pain test crash dummy. This is how I felt. And I feel in a way like this experience has been made to show me it's not me. I didn't do this to you. Because I was in a lot of pain. A lot of pain. And I called out to him. He heard me. The thing to note is I was just thinking, he doesn't listen to people in pain, he listens to everyone. And the responses are usually there, whether we choose to see them or not. Because we're always looking for that burning bush like Moses. We read about that burning bush. We all want to be conversating with him through something profound and spectacular. But if Moses wasn't paying attention, he might have passed by that burning bush and just said, it's brush fire. My son. Could have been heat. If he didn't open his ears and his heart, he wouldn't have heard him. He had to be open and alert, ready, willing, and able to hear. Are you willing, ready, and able? We all call out, but are we really ready to listen? Moses went to the Pharaoh with a staff in his hand, on a wing and a prayer that God was going to follow through and be there with him. Can you imagine him going there saying that? Oh Lord, don't fail me now. These people are going to kill me. I mean, I'm sure he had those thoughts. This man is going to surely kill me. And I left a family. You told me to come here, now here I am. The Bible doesn't say this, of course, but I'm sure those thoughts were there. Maybe not in this lingo, but they were there. Because he was a man just like you or me. So he had his fears and his doubts. He had his fears and his doubts. After all, this burning bush, I spoke with him. That was it. It's not like we're people on horses coming, We're there. 2 people. And 2 staffs. 2 rods. That's it. That they use basically for help walking, I guess, the terrain. Because he didn't have much. So, getting back to what I said. Are you ready, willing, and able to listen to the responses you get when you call out? Will you follow through? Will you say, I can't do that, or just dismiss it? It's not the right time. Seems like too much work. Take you out your comfort zone. You're gonna have to stop doing something you really like doing. That's probably completely unnecessary. But, it's your thing. Then you're gonna say, how do you know it's the right thing? If it's done from love and to uplift people. This is where the beautiful part of this, we've learned enough as a human race to know the difference between right and wrong. If it's right, and you know that, right off the bat, you don't have to dig to see if it's right or wrong. Then it's right. To do what is right is simple. To not do what is wrong is tough for us. It's one of the most difficult things in the world. To not do what is wrong, the temptation, the greed, the easy, the profit, the strife, because we crave it more than we crave the simple, to do what is right. To do what is right is 2 actions. To do what is wrong is like 100 different traumas, all up in your head, your body, your mind, your life. That is what we crave. The trauma that comes with it. It consumes our life. And our lives, day and night. All we live for is drama. Drama. Heavy drama. Until this is all we know. The truth is too simple. To do what is right is too easy. Where's the drama? Where's all the confusion and conundrum and the wrong things and the crying and the strife and the blame shifting and the tears and the anger and the feelings of inadequacy and the feelings of entitlement? Where does it all go with this simple thing? There isn't any. One act of kindness. Let it go. Don't build drama into it where you expect the same person to be kind to you. It's not going to happen. If they are, they are. If not, somebody else is going to show you kindness. Just like how you randomly showed that person kindness. But anyway, getting back to this. The no thing. I sleep at the window. And sometimes I sneak and open the window a little bit because fresh air. And the computer starts turning off. I'm going to take a picture of my foot tomorrow. My leg is looking almost like it's not my leg. It's swollen all the time. It looks like that it's red and swollen all over, and I don't know why. When I go for these tests, I can't find anything. No infection, there's no nothing. Because they did a urine test about 2 months ago. Nothing happened. There's nothing there. I don't know. Which, by the way, I owe the hospital about $8,000 to $9,000 I don't have for 4 hours, and they give me any medication. Not even an aspirin or an ibuprofen. But hey, it is what it is. So that it shuts off. That's what I'm saying. Something is off with this. And then I feel like something plastered here. My nose is funny. My foot's swollen. And my second toe, not my big toe, the second one, it's just itchy and swollen. There's a red spot on it. This way will make you wonder. I'm not doing this. I'm not a drug user. What's that? The next thing they'll be doing is trying to get fleas on her to make it feel like that's what the problem is. There are no other cats around here. She doesn't have fleas. I have treatments for her. Anyway, so there's drama, and then there's simplicity. And if you really examine our lives, the drama that comes with it versus simplicity. But that's what was happening to me, and it happens to everyone. We get so used to the drama that we crave it, that we can't understand a life outside of drama. Heavy drama. And these gang stalkers are no exceptions. They live for drama and trauma unfortunately, trauma for us. Why? I don't know. Because the need for drama turns into the need for trauma. Because even a drama becomes too boring. So they gotta create some. Or do you create drama that doesn't naturally create itself? Somebody's getting traumatized somewhere. Somebody is getting traumatized somewhere. Drama happens naturally all on its own. It does. It does. So let's you and me focus on simplicity, ease, focused, on point. God. Brothers and sisters, search your heart and tell me that if you don't see it as I do, that this experience is what they call a TI has not brought you closer to God. In your pursuit for wondering why these people are doing this. And that hurt, that isolation, that feeling of just going within yourself. Because nobody else is really there for you in this sense. That pain, that suffering, the feeling of aloneness instead of togetherness with another human being. Unless they're actively going through the same thing, they wouldn't understand. It's brought you closer to God. It's almost you can feel Him there because you know it there. The veil has been lifted. These people, whether they did so wittingly or unwittingly, they're lifting the veils. Unfortunately, we're getting some knocks. And we want to say, we hope there's some blessing behind this. There's some reason for it, Father. That there's something, that this suffering is not just a bunch of malicious people hurting us. And we're in the same boat like them. We're being cast out anyway. We don't want to be them. Because on some level, I believe this is how they feel. Like they've been cast out already. So they can do whatever they want. They're going to end up in the same place anyway. So, we want to feel that this matters. That somehow, this is not just happening to us for no reason. That this is some part of the divine plan. Not the pain and the suffering and the trauma or the drama. But that space inside that is reaching for Him. That is reaching to find Him. That is reaching to absorb Him. That is reaching to become one with Him. To become one with Him. The feeling that is just to become one with Him. That's what's necessary. Because all of you think the same thing I do. All of you feel the same way. To go through all of this and to feel like all of this for what? Where's your prize at the end of it? Where's your monument? Where's your trophy? Where's your cash prize? Where's the keys to the kingdom because of your suffering? All of you have this. Because you're singled out, no? You're traumatized by a group of people, or groups of people. What I want you to focus on is not that. That's ego. It's that closeness that you feel, that aloneness. in the moment of pain, that heartfelt need for Him, not the drama. And where is yours now when your heavenly abode is entitled now because you're going through trauma? No. Feel that connection to Him, that connection inside, that love for Him. Like Paul did. Paul was in prison for many years. And someone was kind enough to send his letters out. There was a believer within the group of people who sent his letters out. God puts people in our way. He was in prison for being a Christian and following Christ. But it was somebody he would sneak letters to, obviously, and they would send it out. So, think of yourself like Paul here. Not because of the drama and the trauma, but because of the love that's always there. And that need for Him that only you can, because it's personal between you and Him. So focus on that.